Oh, wow. My hand was shaking real bad there, but that doesn't mean you necessarily saw it because GoPro. But it's exhaustion from this. I can't really grip with my right hand right now without shaking like a leaf, so you're in my left hand. Alright, so we have a whole lot of extremely qualified success. Also known as, it ain't finished. Nor can I seem to finish it with my current tools, despite this end being completely split. I can't get those out. There's one coming up ways and one going down ways, and they're both in so deep they're stuck and I can't get them out. I've been trying to remove the grippy splinters with the sharp end of them all. I was making good progress, but lesson learned from all this is that 8 pounds is enough, assuming that's what this stamp means. Then 8 pounds is enough. However, 3 splitters is not enough. So, I guess it's got to be on hold again. I've probably been working on this, how long? Let me see. Let me tell you a real number. Yeah, somewhere between 2 and 2.5 hours, because it's 4:30 and I started specifically this at 2. So I could probably get away with 5 wedges to finish this, but I think I'm going to go for a minimum of 6. And this is a, knee height, so probably 2.5 foot width log riving, which R-A-V-I-N-G is the word. And it's a bigger deal than a 10-inch log riving. A much bigger deal that is taking a really long time. I've been doing half-hour stints up until today, where I'm doing 2 hours. My back was feeling better today, so I figured I'd keep trying. The second log I want to do this to is still sitting there. And whether or not I'll still want to split this further remains to be seen once it's actually done. I would strongly advise, if you're going to do this, to peel the bark away so that you can see where your splits are coming in, so you can actually hit them. Because it started getting a lot easier once I did that. And I think some of the twisting in here is partly from the fact that there's absolutely no avoiding all these knots. And it's partly from not really quite being on the nose with all this. So that's fine. I don't mind that being like smaller on this end and wider on that end. That's zero problems there. I might split this one if I can get the first one to succeed, but at the moment, this little pry bar ended up being real helpful in getting the bark off. It's aged enough that the bark's just coming right off, but yeah, that's my little size 6 boys boot, right? Which is size 8 from the women's section. So that's how big that log is. Let's go see where we're planning on putting this. How about that? Take a break from me. I know it's all new to you, but I've been at it for 2 hours and I'm sweating. I'm all unzipped. My hat is soggy and I'm sweating. Yup. Snow's still here, but it's been 38 for a couple days. So it's very wet and sloggy. We haven't gotten any new. It's dripped out of the trees for the most part. There's still a little bit up there. and starting to melt off the logs. Yeah, we've lost a good few inches for sure off of the top or bottom or whichever end's melting. Also, I discovered from putting in a U-post the other day that the ground underneath is not actually frozen, so it's still quite workable even underneath all this snow. So this is gonna go with U-posts in front, much like this. Get in a little closer because the contrast is a little intense. There we go. Much like this, but with bigger support pieces. And then we're just gonna backfill it with a whole bunch of pine chips so that this is ending on this side of the tree. I know I've said that part quite a bit, but that's where those pieces are gonna go once I can split them. Whew. There's a hole in the sole of my left boot and my foot is a little on the cold side from it. It's okay though. So that box is currently holding the mushroom spawn that's going to myceliate this section with all those pine chips. So far so good basically, but also, whew, wow. And additionally, I need some ear protection to go along with all of this hoopla, because I made my ears ring a few times with the impact of metal to metal, and that's not good. The deer are very active up through here. You can definitely see all those little pucker marks are from the deer wandering through. And they tend to scrape the bark on a lot of the trees. They seem to really quite prefer the grove of sumac down there. But even here and here, and these are my prints. A lot of times the deer will follow my steps just for, you know, less resistance. It's really deep snow. Even still, but not as deep as it was. It was definitely at least 8 inches originally, and now it's like 5. It's pretty nice. The water's just glassy. I didn't get to record it, but I heard something that sounded like crunching. I came outside and ended up getting to watch most of a fireworks display over the cliff last night. That was really nice. So the view spoiled me. I'm gonna switch hands again because that hand started shaking again. Whew. The right hand is exhausted hand apparently. Yeah, so that's a really glassy, beautiful river down there. Love it. So that is an improvement on my riving, but not a success. So we'll see what comes next. I'll dig through my existing tools and probably have to purchase a couple more wedges. Yep. So I will keep you updated, and thank you so much for visiting the cliffside. This has been an attempt at permaculture that took way longer and was way less fully successful than hoped. So there. But it's still permaculture here. Take care. Bye.